Hi friends, today we will discuss reported speech. Okay, for example, one statement. He said, I am busy today. He said, I am busy today. This is in direct speech. So to change the sentence into indirect speech, here we write he said. He said, remove the comma and inverted commas. Remove the comma and inverted commas. Next, write the conjunction that. Write the conjunction that. Here, pronoun I. So, I is speaker word. Who is the speaker here? He. So, he. Next, am. This is the present B form. So, here the reported verb said is in past tense. So, am changed to past B form. That is was. He was busy today, change it to that day. Okay, so there are few rules to change from direct speech into indirect speech, direct speech into indirect speech. So let us discuss here. He said, I am busy today. He said, I am busy today. So in this direct speech, here there are two parts. He said, this is main class. He said, this is main class. And I am busy today. This is subordinate class. Main class and subordinate class. Main class and subordinate class. He said, this is main class and I am busy today. This is subordinate class. Okay, the class, the part of the sentence which is in inverted commas is called subordinate class. The remaining part is main class and subordinate class. Main class and subordinate class. This is direct speech. What is direct speech? Direct speech means the actual words of the speaker. Direct speech means the actual words of the speaker. Direct speech. Direct speech. Direct speech is the actual words of the speaker. The actual words of the speaker. Next, indirect speech. Indirect speech means reported words of the speaker. Reported words of the speaker. Reported words of the speaker. Okay, direct speech means the actual words of the speaker. Indirect speech means reported words of the speaker. Here this is direct speech sentence. How can we identify it is direct speech sentence? In direct speech sentence there are comma and inverted commas. If the given statement, if there are comma and inverted commas, that is direct speech. What is direct speech? The actual words of the speaker. Here he said, I am busy today. So the speaker I, he uses the pronoun I. So this is the direct speech. Okay, the actual words of the speaker. Who is the speaker here? He. He said, I am busy today. So in this direct speech, there are two parts. One is main class and the second one is subordinate class. Main class and subordinate class. Main class is also known as principal class. Okay, main class and subordinate class. The verb which is in main class, here the verb which is in main class said, this is reported verb. This is reported verb. So this reported verb is very, very important. What is reported verb? The verb which is in main class. The verb which is in main class is reported verb. So what is the reported verb here? Said. Reported verb is said. So here the reported verb is in past tense. Here the reported verb is in past tense. So generally the subordinate class depends upon the main class. The subordinate class depends upon the main class. Especially the subordinate class depends upon the reported verb. Okay, subordinate class depends upon the main class, especially on reported verb. If the reported verb is in past tense, the tense of the subordinate class will change. Okay, so important point. In direct speech, there should be two parts. One is main class, second one is subordinate clause. One is main class, second one is subordinate clause. So the main class, the verb which is in main class is reported verb. The verb which is in main class is reported verb. So subordinate clause is always depends upon main class, especially reported verb. Okay, so here reported verb said, this is in past tense. Okay, say verb 1, said verb 2, say present tense, said past tense. So here the reported verb is in past tense. Here the reported verb is in past tense. So if the reported verb is in past tense, the tense of the subordinate clause will change. If the reported verb is in past tense, the tense of the subordinate clause will change. Okay, so here the reported verb is in past tense. So subordinate clause has present B form. So here the reported verb is in past tense. The present tense changed to past tense. The present B form changed to past B form. Okay, so here write the indirect speech. We begin with he said. Remove the comma and inverted commas. Okay, to change a sentence from direct speech into indirect speech, first we should remove the comma and inverted commas. Next here this is assertive sentence. Okay, the subordinate clause has assertive sentence. So we write the conjunction that. Okay, he said that, remove the comma and inverted commas. Next write the conjunction. Okay, the conjunction is depends upon the type of the sentence the subordinate clause has. Here the subordinate clause has assertive sentence. So we write the conjunction that. He said that. Next the speaker. I is the speaker word. What are the speaker words? I, me, my, mine. These are the speaker words. You, your, yours, listener words. Who is the speaker here? He is the speaker. So in the place of pronoun I, we should replace with speaker's word, that is he. Okay, I refers he here. He said I am busy today. Here I refers he. So we replace the pronoun I with he. Next this is am, present B form. Okay, here the reported verb is in past tense. So the present B form am changed to past B form was. He singular. So for singulars we use the helping verb was in past tense. He was. Next write the word as easily busy. Okay, he said that he was busy today. Today changed to that day. So few words are changed from direct speech into indirect speech. So that day. He said that he was busy that day. Okay. So the direct speech sentence, he said I am busy today. Indirect speech, he said, remove the comma and inverted commas. Write the conjunction that. Next I refers he. Here I means speaker. So the speaker word is he. Here the speaker is he. So he was busy today. Okay. So there are few changes from direct speech into indirect speech. Okay. So if the reported verb is in past tense, the tense of the subordinate clause will change as the simple present tense changed to simple past tense. Simple present tense changed to simple past tense. Present continuous tense changed to past continuous tense. Present continuous tense changed to past continuous tense. Present perfect tense changed to past perfect tense. Present perfect tense changed to past perfect tense. And present perfect continuous tense changed to past perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense changed to past perfect continuous tense. Simple past tense changed to simple past tense or past perfect tense. Past continuous tense changed to past perfect continuous tense. Past continuous tense changed to past perfect continuous tense. And there are again few changes like here this. If the word this in direct speech, that changed to that. This changed to that. These changed to those. Here, there, now, then. Okay. Here, there. Okay. So let us discuss. Here the changes, what are the changes generally when the reported verb is in past tense? Okay, if the reported verb is in past tense, here the point, if the reported verb, if the reported verb is in past tense, if the reported verb is in past tense, the tense of the subordinate clause, okay, the tense of the subordinate clause changes as follows. Okay, if the reported verb is in past tense, the tense of the subordinate clause changes as follows. So direct speech and indirect speech, and indirect speech. Okay, so all the present tenses change to respective past tenses. All the present tenses change to respective past tenses. For example, simple present tense change to simple past tense. Simple present tense change to simple past tense. Next, past continuous tense. Change to present continuous tense. Change to past continuous tense. Present continuous tense change to past continuous tense. Present perfect tense. Present perfect tense change to past perfect tense. Present perfect tense change to past perfect tense, and present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense change to past perfect continuous tense. Okay. If the reported verb is in the past tense, what is reported verb? The reported verb means the verb which is in main class. Okay, the verb which is in main class. So if the reported verb is in past tense, the tense of the subordinate clause changes as follows. So in direct speech and indirect speech, if the reported verb has simple present tense in direct speech, it change to simple past tense. Okay, present continuous tense change to past continuous tense. Present perfect tense change to past perfect tense. Present perfect continuous tense change to past perfect continuous tense. Similarly, here again, simple past tense. Simple past tense change to past perfect tense. Past perfect tense or again simple past tense. Past perfect tense or simple past tense. Next, past continuous tense. Past continuous tense change to past perfect continuous tense. Past continuous tense change to past perfect continuous tense. Similarly, in the same way, there are few more changes from direct speech into indirect speech. From direct speech into indirect speech. Okay. So for example, in the direct speech, if shall, present model shall, this is indirect speech. Direct speech and indirect speech. So shall change it to should. Shall change it to should. Will change it to would. Can change it to could. May change it to might. Okay? Right. In direct speech, if shall, it will change it to should in the indirect speech. Shall change it to should, will change it to would, can change it to could, may change it to might, and today. Today change it to that day. Next, yesterday. Yesterday change it to the previous day or the day before, the previous day. Next, tomorrow. Tomorrow change it to the next day. Tomorrow change it to the next day. Tomorrow change it to the next day. Similarly, indirect speech, and this is indirect speech. Okay. For example, this change it to that. These change it to those. Now change it to then. Here change it to there. Does change it to so. Okay. This year change it to that year. Okay. These are the few changes from direct speech into indirect speech. Okay. Thank you.